So if the wallpaper changed color in some places because you put a frame there or other reasons, are you responsible for this? Can the landlord charge you for redoing the wallpaper? The answer is no. This is considered natural wear and tear, and the responsibility falls on the landlord. The same for the floor color. If you had a carpet or sofa and the color changed around it, that is also considered natural wear and tear. Now, if you were smoking in the premises and a persistent smell of tobacco has permeated the wallpaper, are you responsible for that? Yes, you are. And that's a tricky one because it is considered non-standard use, and this even if you were allowed to smoke in the rental. So please keep that in mind. Next, how about accidents? If you have children, you know that now and then they will drop things on the floor more than once. But what if in doing so they dented the floor? Are you responsible for that, or is it considered natural wear and tear or natural use? According to the pamphlet by the Tokyo government, you should be responsible for the repair because it's considered negligence. I know it's hard to control a toddler, but I'll give you some tips later to prevent these accidents from costing you extra charges. Finally, we all know that cooking with oil can get messy with oil splashing on the walls, and these stains are particularly hard to remove. If you try your best to remove them, but seems it won't come off, are you responsible for this? Unfortunately, yes, it would be considered a lack of proper care. Again, I will give you tips later to prevent this from happening in the first place without having to stop cooking entirely. Right? Now, let's look at more examples. Are you responsible if your mover, when moving in or moving out, dented the floor or scratched the wallpaper? Yes, you are certainly responsible, and that is considered negligence. That being said, the real culprit is, of course, your mover, and you can ask them to do the repair or pay for the damages. So it's important to hire a reliable mover with insurance. Usually, movers in Japan, they cover the hallway and stairs with something to protect it to make sure there's no accident like this. So it usually doesn't happen, but just in case. Another very common case in Japan, as you know, it can be very humid, but also most homes are not particularly well insulated. So many windows are single pane windows in Japan. And so when it's cold outside but warm inside, there will be a lot of condensation on the window, which can lead to the appearance of mold in the form of black stain. Are you responsible for this? Again, yes, you are. You are responsible to make sure your home is well ventilated, to regularly wipe condensation and clean with the proper mold killer as needed. If you don't, it is considered negligence or, yeah, or lack of proper care. Right? You left the window open all night because, it was really hot, but it ended up raining in the middle of the night, and a lot of rain got in and ended up discoloring the floor. That actually happened to us. Are you responsible for this, or is it considered natural wear and tear? In this case, you will be considered responsible because the discoloration of the floor was due to negligence on your part. Now, how much can this cost you?